I think it's a lot easier to write a speech when you haven't won something. It's pretty difficult to encapsulate all of the magic moments, the joy and the pleasure and the passion that we're seeing tonight, we saw at Margate. And you know, some people said it would never happen. Some of us always believed. And for those of us who were there that special night, we won't forget that moment, which is now writ large in Wealdstone's rich history. One day, T-shirts and mugs will commemorate that special moment. I'm going to show it to you now. I'm going to talk about tonight those memories. So let me take you back a year. Remember how you felt on the 2nd of May last year? Vicky's speech comes next. Remember how you felt through that month? Beaten in a playoff, we should have won easily, players leaving, and not much good news coming out of the club. I remember sitting down and having some pretty difficult discussions with Gordon about the playing budget as well. But I also remember being away on business later in May, and I knew we had to change things. But I wasn't the only one, and as I made certain plans, Paul was hatching his plan to build the Buller stand. And I must pay tribute to Paul and to Jez and the usual group of outstanding volunteer summer workers. The vision, the determination and the hard work to get it all done and help us back on our feet. I think it was an amazing thing that we did, and it's great to see Paul back after his little health scare as well. I remember a pre-season which wasn't the best, especially with Lewis's injury. I remember feeling apprehensive travelling to Maidstone for the opening match and being 2 up against Bognor, 2 up against Lewis. I think Wes hit the bar in the last minute against Wingate. Should have scored. Hornchurch's lucky and undeserved equaliser in the last seconds of their place. And all of that happened before the end of September. And I remember thinking, you can't be successful if you throw away points like that. Shortly after came the horrific FA Cup match as well. So could we turn it around? Could we turn it around? Could we start being clinical, getting what we were deserving from games? Well, we know the answer. We were, and are, by far, the outstanding team in the Ryman League. The run that we had at the end of November, the beginning of December, when we beat Dulwich, Estonian, Bognor, and Maidstone, emphasised we were the team to beat. And the run in March, recently, 7 wins and 2 draws in 25 days, 7 clean sheets, just proves it further. There's something about winning a title, and it's very different to cup success. The trophy run a couple of years ago will always be a highlight for me, the day at Cambridge especially. But this is different. It's far more satisfying. We're the champions. The best over a whole season. We won the title with 3 matches to spare by 11 points. That's amazing. We scored the most goals in the league and conceded the second fewest. Form that only says one thing: champions. I talked at the beginning about memories. Many of us Wealdstone fans have memories that go back so many years. For some, they go back as far as the post-war years. For some, 66, the Amateur Cup, 73-4, George Duck and Willie Watson's heyday. It wasn't that much here a couple of months ago. That was a very special day. The run to the 3rd round of the FA Cup, the Southern League, the Conference in the 80s, but also the many tough years. And though they've included the odd highlight, have included far more suffering But the Ruislip years have seen us go from strength to strength. Success on the pitch and off it too. And people are noticing. Our average attendance is closing in on 700. It's our best for well over 20 years. So thanks to all of you. This club deserves success, and as chairman I can tell you that I'm very proud of what we've achieved. I'm humbled to steer a club that overcomes every obstacle and works single-mindedly to constantly be better. We haven't won the league on the back of a big budget. We haven't done it by luck. We've done it because we have so many people who are so committed to just one thing, and that's Wealdstone FC. This is our success, and tonight and in the coming weeks, let's continue to create the special memories that make this not just a special club, but a special club which is also champions of the Ryman League.
But not much. Now, Scotty, actually we thought it'd be good to get you two together with the old combined age joke. And if I stand as well, that's
I work it out.
It's only three figures, isn't it? If I stand as well. Right, Scotty, what are your plans for next season?
Everyone knows I'd like to get into the management side of it, so if that offer come about, I'd look into it, but it's got to be the right. I want to play on, so if I don't get a manager's job, I'm looking to play on the legs. I'm still saying I can. I'm still saying I can't, but no, I want to play on, and hopefully that'll be here. Gordon already spoke, so that'll be here if I play on, and if I don't, I'll be managing somewhere else.
In a moment. What was your best goal of the season?
I can't say Lewis because there weren't any evidence of it. I'm not looking at anyone in particular, but I think he had chicken pox or something. Obviously, Lewis was a special goal. For me, it's always the one that starts the season, and it happens to be against Enfield. I'll put that up there as the one which kick-started a very slow start to the season for me.
And I think you enjoyed the goals at Enfield after they'd rejected, well, not your advances, but they'd chosen some other overweight manager to play the place. Did you enjoy that Boxing Day in Enfield?
Yeah, I decided to go with George Morgan, give me the biggest chance to play. To be fair, I did tell the chairman after he phoned me to say, sorry Scott, it wasn't you. I'd come back and haunt him on Boxing Day. I was true to my word. And I did enjoy it very much. I just said to the boys, the last time I done a somersault was at this ground in the 70s, yeah. I was only 30 then. It was the last time at that ground playing with Bristol Rovers against Wimbledon, first game of the season, live on Sky. And I do remember Scott McCubbin saying, no way can you do a somersault. So I did, and I can't remember why I done it. It just instinct took over, and you might never see it again, I'll be honest.
I'm not sure yet. I'll have a word with Gordon and see where we're up to. So yeah, I thought I was retired last season, and I just lost in a playoff final at Wembley, which is probably the worst game you could lose, and I thought, well, that might be it. And then luckily Gordon had a phone call, only had one phone call in the summer, and that was Gordon. So he just said, come down, give it a go and see how we get on.
the best goal he scored was.
I was a bit disappointed there. They showed about 2 seconds on it. It went on about 27 seconds. Yeah, again,
Some of them were coming back for more though, weren't they?
I'm not quite sure. People said, what were you doing? I don't know. I remember hearing the sound go for a minute before half time. There was so I thought, let's just run out the pitch. We were 2-0 up, we'll take it half time, and ended up going the old way and chipped the keeper. So yeah. It was a hell of an assist by Elliot.
That was a fantastic goal. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's watched that 20 or 30 times probably.
Is that all? 250,000 times.
And a winner for this season has done more than his fair share. Smashing guy to boot as well. He's the youngest and busiest pensioner that I know. He's Peter Edwards. Peter can't be here tonight. To come up in his place, our assistant match secretary, Ali Angelides.
Not talking to him over there on the left.
Sunday the 11th of May, we have a very big function here. A celebration, champagne celebration, supper in the early evening, and then a big do later on in the evening. We'll sit down there earlier on with all the players, officials, and some of the supporters of the football club from 5:15. We're selling tickets for that. They're £25 for the meal, sit down. And then later on in the evening, £15 for a buffet reception, and that's starting at 7:45. All I want to say is for everybody in this room, what we've achieved is nothing short of phenomenal when you go back to that night against Concord. We all know that. Down here, it is one massive team effort, but we have done it. It's a fantastic achievement. But let me, just a word of caution for all of you. It is not our intention to be making up the numbers next season. You get that? We're going into that division to make you proud of our football club. Diamond League defenders have been saying about the Players' Player of the Year this year, Tom Pett. This season who's had the most respect for the management team. And it goes to Canada's Elliot Godfrey.
But I'll tell you what, the management team had total faith. Except me. By the way, while I'm at it, I would just like to thank everybody for speaking tonight. I think you've been fantastic, and the constant commentary we've had from Mick over here. If we'd had a microphone, you'd have all gone home by now. Because he hasn't stopped all night. Anyway, back to us. We went away in the summer, sat down with Earls in a pub. And I've got to say, he was totally honest about his own performances. And he said, I'll tell you what, I owe it to you, the club, and myself to come back, get myself properly fit, and show you what I'm capable of doing. all I'll say is he thoroughly deserves this.
To a player, I mean, you might think he's a junior Stone, he looks young enough. Tom Pex!
Sign him up!
Fantastic, Gordon, it must feel to get the club back in conference football.
Yeah, very proud of it, but it's not about me, it's about everybody involved at this football club. It's taken me a long time, 19 years, ably assisted by Leo. It was a long time ago, we were in Division 3, we were in administration, didn't have our own home, and here we are today, 19 years later, going to the Conference South. 4 promotions, our own home, and this time in Dublin.
When Gordon was appointed manager in 1995, I wonder whether he gave 4 rumours the Roberto Martinez promise of Champions League football or equivalent. Anyway, back in the conference in less than 20 years. Are you pleased with that?
I think the important thing, at least I've lived up to my promise. I'll clarify that. He told me we'd have a brand new stadium in 2 years.
Well, it's just fairly new, isn't it? It's been made to look very pretty anyway.
Yeah, listen, what it's done, it's given us a home. That home has developed into a heartbeat. And because of a heartbeat, we've now got everybody here, and this place is throbbing. We're going from strength to strength. And I'll tell you what, without having the Vale, we wouldn't be where we are now. We needed a home. We've now got one, and we've made it a fortune.
As we talked earlier, there's been lots of lows through the years when Gordon's been manager. Missing out on that 3rd successive promotion back in '99. Prince Edward playing fields, as Gordon mentioned, the stadium that disappeared. Budget cuts. But what's been the biggest high for you in this period of time?
Today, without any shadow of doubt. I'll tell you what, I will clarify that. And anybody, particularly the younger ones, you're going to have situations in your life when things go wrong. It makes you a better person. And what it also does, you find out the people around you. Because I tell you what, when it goes wrong, the ones that stick by you, the ones you want by you when you're successful. And that's the important thing. You lot are stuck by it. And you deserve this together.